And now live from beautiful downtown Stanton, California, OCCW and the Free Admission Network proudly present the Royal Ramble. At the table is Azrael. And now, here's your host, smoother than the saxophone of Branford Marsalis. He's the guy, Jonathan Malice.
Hey. Hold on, is this on? Although I've always been a fan of Clarence Clements, I will appreciate the Branford and Wynton Marsalis reference. For those of you who are not out there not knowing who that is, you're just gonna have to look it up. I am Jonathan Malice. This is Azrael. That is Lex Icon. I want to thank you for tuning in and welcome you to the Royal Ramble, Orange County Championship Wrestling's flagship show on its flagship station, the Free Admission channel. Like and subscribe if you are out there. Drop a comment and tune in weekly. We are here every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. or thereabouts, and we have our regulars who are tuning in, and we got a lot going on for you. But first, now you say you want me to see this video? Is there something that I need to see?
If it's downloaded, then quite possibly. Is
it downloaded?
Yeah, I have one.
All right, well, let's see this video that you apparently want me to see. That's so important that you and Laughing Boy were snickering about a little while ago.
I saw what happened. I saw the push-up contest. It wasn't fair. You got beat up, and I'm sorry I wasn't there for you. But listen, you cannot let that get you down. We gotta be ready. We gotta be ready for January, okay? So I need you training. I'm gonna be training. Everybody's training, all right? Maybe they're not training, but that's fine, because we're going to be ready, you and me. So you get back to work, and when I come back, I want to see some guns.
Bruce is no stranger to hard work, that's for sure.
Well. Look who decided to come back to the gym with his tail between his legs.
Why are you still here?
Hey, I'm just here to work out, man. You know, and the way it looks, you could use some working out because, you know, you kind of lost the push-up competition last week.
Yeah, I lost the push-up competition because just like last time I purged, you had Danny come in and interfere.
Are you saying that my victory wasn't legit?
Yeah, nothing you do is legit. All you do is have your master.
Nothing I do is legit?
Yeah, nothing
you want to do this right now? You want to do this?
We'll do this right now. I don't see your master here to cheat for you this time.
I don't need them.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
All you do is win by cheating. Oh, you slowing down?
No.
Get him! Back! That's how you get strong, boom! Iron sharpening iron, stupid! Where's your friend? Where's your fitness trainer?
3-0 against Rickster.
January 1st, we're gonna run it up on you. You are the weakest link! Goodbye!
What makes me angry is that he spit on me.
You've been working? You've been training hard, right? I want to see those push-ups. I want to see those curls. I want to see those pull-ups, all right? When I come back, I want 20 pounds of lean muscle mass on this body, all right? Get to work, buddy. I believe in you.
All right, Coach, I'll make you proud.
This guy is resilient as all hell, and he keeps trying to work out, and you guys are not adhering to the neutral grounds rule of the dojo.
Doing push-ups all with your little... I'm going to be positive. God, you're so pathetic. You can't do more push-ups than I can, because Azrael's been training me. Rip apart.
Look at this idiot. You know what? We're gonna have a push-up contest. Let's see if your power of positivity can overcome my motivation to my apprentice. So begin. Push-up position. Let's see who can do the most.
We did this last week.
Contest. Competition is the only way. Iron sharpens iron. Ready? Commence. You are a failure! You are a disgrace! You have shamed me, the dojo, and your entire family! Look at how much better he's doing than you! How are we going to overcome
10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Boom! Come on! Bang out a couple more! And 15! 15 it is! get up! Get up! Winner! Azrael and Jack Bruce! That's what you got to look forward to on January 1st! At Red,
Now you
White, and
you
Blue.
read the fine print of the contract that I signed.
Oh, hold on a second. We're not talking
Go
about...
ahead. No.
We're not talking...
Look at the contract, and I just want you to read it very carefully because initially, before Jack Bruce, my beautiful Jack Bruce, opened his mouth, it was a title match of me versus Gusten Uberstud, and that has never been removed. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind, because you didn't cross that out. You didn't write a new one. You just made tag match. Keep that in mind.
Well, you know what? Look,
You're not a lawyer.
It's not going
You're
to take. It's not going to take a lawyer. It's not going to take a litigator. It's not going to take. Heck,
Nothing was
Not even those
removed.
idiots who tried to overturn the election. We're going to be stupid enough to try to get in on this. Look, I've already seen these videos. You
So
sent
the
me.
winner
Of you guys-
of this match should then be the champion.
You know what? Look. You're not a lawyer. Okay, look. Let me explain something to you. Once again, I'll speak a little slower. I saw those matches, or I saw what your little dastardly nonsense you guys pulled before with the push-ups and then what were they, the jump squats?
We've been
or
getting the
whatever?
better burpees.
Okay.
Clearly,
look,
you don't work out that much.
all the corner cutting in the world isn't going to matter when you get in
We've
that
been
ring.
wearing down the Rickster. He is the weakest link between the two.
I've already seen those videos. I don't know, why did you want me to see?
Now
Is
let's
there-
go ahead and play the next.
Is there some other video you wanted me to see?
Let's go ahead and take a look at roll that beautiful bean footage. See,
Oh, that's what I'm
finally,
talking about. Someone actually working out.
your fitness trainer decides to show up and
like
put in
a
some
champ.
work.
No, he's here all the time.
New Year's Day. Azrael, JBD.
See, that's what you call putting work.
Oh, I've been working hard.
I need to speak to you. You see, we've been getting the better of your little fitness disciple time and time again, and you've been nowhere to be found mysteriously. I just want to make sure you're okay. Everything's physically okay? Nothing? I mean, you work out a lot, no nagging injuries. I need you to be there on January 1st. I need you ready. It's very important to me that Goose and Uberstud be on the other side of this match on January 1st. You okay?
Hey, look,
What's wrong?
look.
I heard maybe you hurt your ankle a little bit. Is the ankle okay? Is it the left ankle?
The ankle is a little tender, but Goose and Uberstud's been using the time to get big and get
Okay.
strong. That's why you haven't seen Goose and Uberstud as much. I've been lifting, I've been getting big, I've been getting ready. So you don't have to worry about me. You don't have to worry about the ankle. Everything's gonna be
The
fine.
left ankle. The left ankle is okay. I heard you twisted it training, but the left ankle is okay for you.
He
Yeah,
said
the
he's
left
okay.
ankle is a
Okay,
little
because I
tender.
don't want any excuses. I don't
No,
want
I'm
any
hiding
excuses
nothing.
from you when you lose this match. I need you at 100%. So
I heard he
left
rolled it in
ankle.
training.
You guys talk
Yeah,
a lot
the
for
left
men who make
ankle.
a living
That's
with
what
their
I said, the
fists.
left ankle. There's no need to be so
Not bad.
weird and ominous
Okay, I mean,
about it.
you're lifting very heavy weights.
Yeah,
I just want to make sure that you
Right? If he
don't hurt
hurts
that left
himself,
ankle.
there might have to be
The left
a
ankle. The
replacement.
left ankle's
Hey,
fine.
let's not
Everything's
talk
fine.
Okay, fine.
I don't want to get hurt.
You get ready
You
for
get
the
back to
match.
what
I'm very excited to face him after 2 years of him ducking me.
Weird.
Ducking you.
Yeah.
Oh, you got
Should have left that laying around. Oh, take that, stupid.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Are
I
you
heard
serious?
his left ankle
I
had been
don't-
damaged.
You better not. You better not. You better not. You're gonna wreck my.
Oh, there goes your
I
champion.
don't want it twisted or in other ways damaged. I want to make sure that you're ready for January 1st on Bruise Your Day.
What are you doing over there? What are you doing? Get out of here!
The damage has already been done.
Are you okay, Uberstud?
A little too little too late there,
Shoot, I
Rickster.
knew they would do something like that.
I think it's the ankle. Yeah, that's definitely the ankle. Oh.
Damn you, Azrael!
And he very boldly, very bravely is stepping in to defend his senpai. He's stepping in to defend his new father figure, his fitness trainer. Rickster has decided to carry the flag for his team into this tag match on January 1st. So it's going to be the Rickster against... I don't think maybe he'll be okay. I don't know. He's a very fit young man versus me and JBD with the winner to be the champion. See, I play chess while you idiots play checkers, and I have used my pawn to take your king. See you on January 1st, Rickster. I hope all that training's been working out for you.
You have got to be kidding me. I am trying to sell this pay-per-view based on the strength of the champion defending his title against you. And now the champion can't defend his title because he broke his goddamn leg.
I'm sure he's fine.
He's not fine.
Rub some dirt on it. Be a man. You know what I mean?
Robert, can you get Goostin
Get a
on the
little
phone and see if
Robitussin
he's
on it.
okay?
No,
Just send him a
Robitussin
text.
on it. He's fine.
Son of a bitch. I said, you know
The
that
Germans are
ankle's already
hard
hooked.
people.
All right.
He's like, no, I'm okay. I
know
just
what?
rolled it a little bit in training or whatever. It's not looking so good now, though.
You'll be lucky if you have a job if we don't get this main event
Rickster's
going.
father figure has abandoned him. He went out for a pack of smokes, and he's not going to come back before January 1st. But it's going to be me and my buddy JBD on the other side of that equation. And JBD is all I need. He boldly ran in to help me with my tag team match, so now we've got the Rickster stepping in bravely to carry the load for Gusten Uberstud.
You realize, of course, if this match comes off without Gusten Uberstud and only the Rickster, you get no shot at no title. You get
I'm
nothing.
sure Gusten's
you get
coming.
butt kiss.
Nah, he'll be there. He'll be here.
Okay, you're
Don't
missing the
even
point.
worry about it.
Even if he's there's no title. There's no nothing.
No, it's not what the contract says.
It
Read
is
it
what the
again.
contract says.
Read it again. It's a tag match, January 1st, OCCW title. You didn't write that very precisely, my friend. Go ahead and read it again.
Now, you know what?
Go ahead and see what names are listed on
I'm
there.
in the middle of the show. All right, we'll go over it later. We'll sit here.
Me and JBD versus the Rickster.
All I'm trying to do is run a wrestling program. All I'm trying to do is have a podcast.
Maybe you should have like a guard at the door or something, or teach your guys how to fight a little bit better. He left his back wide open.
All right, well, there's someone else who's going to have to answer for all this. Ladies and gentlemen, across the country and around the world, wrestling goes on in one capacity or another. Also diminished or flourished. It doesn't matter from Japan, from the from the Ocean Pacific to the Atlantic. Wrestling goes on here, there, and everywhere. And for a little bit of insight as to what else is going on outside of my dojo, Orange County Championship Wrestling, and the Joker's friggin' sick paradise, we have our intrepid reporter, Mr. Jack Bruce Davidson, although I've got a few words for him after what I just saw. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jack Bruce Davidson.
Jack Bruce, my beautiful Jack Bruce. No, come here. You have earned a little bit of respect from me, suckering that goof into all of these traps.
You gotta be ashamed of yourself. You used to be a really nice kid, and now you've been.
He's in the
And so
main
did
event
you.
now. He's in the main event. That's what matters. He's running with the big dogs. You either lead, follow, or get out of the way, Rickster. And me and my big dog here, JBD, we're gonna take the OCCW championship off of the Rickster on January 1st. Get you to read that contract clause. It's fair and square. I'm sure your fitness buddy will be there, though.
Lex, get Rickster on the phone. Tell him I want to talk to him. Give him a call. If he's still working out downstairs, see if he's still working out. Get him on the
I'm
phone.
sure
Get him
he'll
up
be
here.
ready. In the match of all
you.
time.
All right. Around the country, across the country, around the world, wrestling goes on.
Of course.
You want to tell us a little bit about what's going on in this world of wrestling before I hold you accountable for what went down, what I just saw?
Of course. Can I get a microphone?
You can get his.
Go ahead. You can.
Since you're used to
there you go.
speaking into his
Yeah,
mic.
please.
We're on the same side.
Okay. So, I have to say, it was a little bit tough to get news because I was really sore from beating Rickster's
I bet
ass
you
in all
were.
those physical
We've been
competitions.
working out. We've been training. We're ready.
Oh man, he is.
No shortcuts over here.
No shortcuts.
On Team Azrael.
Nope, no shortcuts, just results, baby. Okay, for our first bit of news, WWE, it involves the Royal Rumble. WWE wants to have the Royal Rumble. The Royal Rumble.
heard of that,
Ramble.
yes.
Royal Rumble.
Rumble.
I think they took it from us. But I got word that the WWE wants to have a physical audience either in Canada or in Florida, not in the performance center, but in Tropicana Field.
Just have it on some godforsaken Indian reservation. Who cares?
No, they've got it the worst. Have you heard about that? They've got it the worst. They'll freaking burn your wagon. That's not what I meant.
But yeah, because of recently, basketball season has returned. Well, at least preseason has, and the Toronto Raptors are having limited capacity in their
Are they really?
stadium in Toronto. Yes.
Oh, good.
But however, for their preseason, I believe they're in Florida, obviously, because Canada's pretty strict about it. And that's big news. A crowd for the Rumble is a big deal.
Yeah, it is, and they're pushing it. I don't think, yeah. When's the Royal Rumble? February, right?
January.
January what?
January. They haven't announced a date for that.
We're having a live crowd January 1st. I know people are going to be in this building.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. January 1st, right here at the Della O Training Center. Or in your living room. Orange County Championship Wrestling presents Black and Blue Year's Day, live professional wrestling. You will see, hopefully, the likes of Gustin Uberstud, Azrael, as he faces off with his partner JBD against the OCCW champ and the
I'm
Richter
sure you'll be there.
in a title qualification bout, a tag team to settle the score. And after what I just saw, there's going to be a lot of it's going to be not only Black and Blue Year's Day, it'll be a day of reckoning. Also on the card, Jack, the young phenom Cartwheel, will be taking on Vintage Dragon. You heard it here last week. A little bit more on that later. Jack Cartwheel versus Vintage Dragon. Do you have that? Do you have that interview? Did we ever find that?
Yeah. By the way, I believe that's the Vintage Dragon.
That's right. My apologies. Thank you, Lexicon.
Hey, where's our interview? Where's our interview with the
Here we go.
What's up, everyone? This is Rain Militia, and joining me right now is Vintage Dragon.
Whoa.
I like it better this way.
Don't talk
It's
over them.
the Vintage Dragon. The Vintage Dragon.
Okay, my apologies.
She has such a way with words.
Joining me right now is the Vintage Dragon.
Honor up.
Well, see, you've been gone
Aw, man,
for a
don't take
year,
mine.
so how confident are you that you will win against Jack Cartwheel at Black and Blue Year's Day?
You just answered your own question, honey. New Year's Day. That's the key word. Okay, that's the key phrase. New Year's. And you see, with this stipulation thrown on top of me on this match between Cartwheel and myself, if I don't win, I'm out. That's it. I'm ousted. I'm gone. Bye-bye. Sayonara. Nada. You won't see me again anymore. I'm out of Orange County Championship Wrestling for good. But you know what? I'm here for competition. And what Cartwheel doesn't realize is that he's never had the cards stacked against him. He's never had to fight for his job. He's never had to fight for his career. He's never had to fight for his livelihood. And when you understand what that means, when you understand that your passion is on your line, when your passion is on the line, and everything you've worked hard for can disappear like that, that's when things turn. That's when the stakes are higher than ever, baby. Cartwheel, you can cartwheel here, you can cartwheel there, you can flippity flop, you can loopity doobity everywhere. Anything you want to do, baby. But at the end of the day, you're going to be in the ring with one of the best. At the end of the day, at the end of the night, at the end of the year, at the beginning of the year, you're going to be in the ring with Vintage Dragon. And you're going to remember my name. You're going to remember who I am. And every time you step into a ring, you're going to feel what it's like to be in there with sheer competition, baby. So Jack Cartwheel, you better get ready, because the new year isn't for you, baby. It's for me. So, balloons, sparkles, everything, confetti, you better get ready. John, you better have all that stuff ready for me, because I will be celebrating. I will be standing over his carcass, and he will be looking up at the light from the flat of his back, realizing what happened to him. The Vintage Dragon happened to him.
Wow, that's powerful. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to either buy your tickets, show up here at OCCW, or you can also watch it, because this is going to be our first ever live streaming event on gymcrashers.com. Again, Black and Blue Year's Day, January 1st, 5:30 p.m. You can see the Vintage Dragon against Jack Cartwheel.
Hey, back to the news.
What? Oh, yeah.
See, you know what? That's not a
Sorry.
very healthy working environment. I hope you can get control of yourself the next time she's in studio.
Yeah, that's no way to look at Vintage Dragon. You know what I mean?
man.
You keep your eyes, keep your eyes up here, buddy.
Okay.
Look, of course Jack Cartwheel has never had to fight for his career. Jack Cartwheel is a very talented man who could work anywhere. He's never had to fight for his livelihood. Jack Cartwheel walks in, he looks handsome, he's got all
place
these
goes
muscles.
crazy.
He can work. He's in college, for God's sake. I'm sure he's got money. He hasn't had to fight for his
He goes to
life.
Chapman College,
Why
so
would
he
that
was-
be a good thing, having to starve and shiver and scratch up from the bottom? Jack Cartwheel's gonna walk in and he's gonna dominate this fool.
Okay, all right. aside from that, should be an outstanding match. Vintage Dragon, of course, is the Vintage Dragon, and he's, anyone who is familiar with OCCW is familiar with Vintage Dragon. What else is on in the news?
All right. It seems that this year is the year of wrestling couples, as Brandy and Cody Rhodes are expecting a child.
Oh, wow.
And, you have...
Hopefully it looks like her. Doesn't have that.
You know how I was missing for a while back in?
Oh, yeah, you wish.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you wish. I've seen Brandy.
The child's going to come out with a neck tattoo.
Right?
Oh, man.
Or a big red splotch right here.
Something. It's going to come out with, like, Dashing or something, or American Nightmare.
Or at least hair that's not really blonde, but it's going to be blonde.
Yeah.
Tattoos aren't genetic. That's silly.
Gold, baby.
Gold baby.
Gold.
All right, what else?
Jeez. And
Anyway, we wish congratulations to Dustin Rhodes. Is it Dustin? Not Dustin.
Cody.
Thank you.
Cody
Thank
and
you.
Brandy Rhodes.
Thank
Brandy
you.
Rhodes.
And we wish you the
Go and
best of
take care of
luck
that
with
for
your
me,
first
Cody.
child. I hope it's a masculine child. Anyway, I hope it's a healthy child, and you guys don't get that.
I seen The Godfather.
All right,
yes.
all right.
It's gonna be a trophy child. And
Much love from OCCW.
Have you seen The Godfather?
yes.
Okay, good.
And,
They're fans of John Denver. They're going to name it Country.
Yes, he's a little bit country.
and
Country
then,
Roads.
And then to wrap it up,
That's good.
You know how there's always a little bit of controversy as when we talk about the WWE Hall of Fame, how they're like there's no physical Hall of Fame.
Right.
According to WWE, they're going to be building a physical Hall of Fame with like all 100,000 Macho Man Randy Savage's tassels, all the Ultimate Warrior outfits, the old rings from the first WrestleMania and whatnot. Due to COVID, it was delayed. However, there is going to be a physical Hall of Fame probably by the year 2025. That's what I heard from...
Right about the time when we're coming out of this pandemic?
Yes.
Okay.
Precisely.
Should be interesting. All right, well, there you go. Anything else?
That's going to wrap it up.
Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Jack Bruce Davidson. Jack, you and I are going to have a little talk. A, about how to treat the female talent that comes in here. Two,
Play our interview.
B,
Where's our interview with the lady?
we're going to get to that.
JBD hit puberty in that interview,
right.
and by God, I want to see it on the screen.
Well, I wanted
I'm
to
very
address
proud of
that
you.
before we ran the... Robert, can you run that one for us, please? Go ahead.
I do need to let you know that I did get a hold of Rickster,
Okay.
and he will be coming up here.
All right, very good.
bring him.
I wanna
He's,
see
One,
this.
come on.
And he's not happy.
There we go. God, I'm like 8 feet.
What's up, everyone? This is Rain Militia, and joining me now
There
are
you go. You're presentable.
Jack Davidson Bruce? No.
Jack Bruce Davidson.
Say your name. Say your name with some
Jack-
conviction, man.
Jack-
Look,
Jack-
don't be
Jack
nervous.
Bruce
Just 'cause it's a pretty
Davidson.
girl. Act like you've talked to a girl before, for God's sake. Look, put on your hat. Great. You're not in a gang. You look stupid. All right, cool. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. I'm Jack Bruce.
Jack Bruce Davidson.
Okay, Jack Bruce Davidson. I like that name. It's really nice.
It's tough. He's got a hog. He's got a motorcycle. He's a tough man. He's a world traveler. He's doing the news. He's full of all kinds of information. And he's a badass. You're a badass, right, Chief?
Yeah,
Tell
I'm a
her-
badass.
tell her about it.
Yeah,
Tell her
I'm
about
a
it.
badass. I travel the world. I cover news. Sorry, I got lost in your
He's
eyes.
got a lot of money.
But I do have a lot of money.
He's got big
and
muscles. He's very
I got
strong. He's been
big
working out a
muscles.
lot.
Big muscles. I'm 1-0 against Rickster. And I beat him in a push-up contest.
Okay, that sounds very, very impressive. So the other guy involved in this match on Black and Blue Year's Day is Azrael. Azrael, yes?
And on January 1st, we're going to destroy Goose and Uberstud because I am the only stud in OCCW. I don't need a fitness trainer. I motivate myself. I don't go to the judgment-free zone. I am the judgment zone. And right now, you're about a 7.5 out of 10, but we're getting there.
That sounds really interesting. So you guys are really confident that come this January 1st on Black and Blue Year's Day, the first live stream event of OCCW, that you, JBD, and you, Azrael, will beat your opponents, Rickster and Uberstud?
We are taking OCCW to the world. We are going to be on the World Wide Web, the entire internet. I am going to be the most searched for thing on the entire internet. They're going to see us from California to the Philippines and other godforsaken places, but all over the internet, and we will dominate. There will be the Rose Bowl, but the real show, the real #1 contendership is going to be decided with us. This is the team to look for on January 1st.
Well, thank you for the shout out to my family in the Philippines. And JBD, how excited are you?
I'm excited to take on Rickster Mora. Sorry, you got lost in your eyes again. I'm excited to take on Rickster Mora. I am going to tear him limb from limb. I'm going to finish the job. People say, oh, you can't beat him clean. Sorry, I can't beat him clean. I have to hit him below the belt. But here's the thing, is Rickster Mora, I'm going to tear him limb from limb. I'm going to show him that I am all he needs.
Very impressive. Well, good luck to both of you. And again, guys, January 1st, Black and Blue Year's Day, right here on OCCW. You can buy your tickets online, or you can watch it online too. Our first ever live stream event at 5:30 p.m. January 1st.
8381 Catella Avenue. Be there or be thought cowardly.
He knows where it is.
Hey, you know what? Okay, Jack, wake up.
I'm glad.
Look, okay, we're gonna have a talk, and this is not how you conduct yourself. Just because there's a female with a pulse around that isn't your grandma.
No.
I know that was a very erotic video you were looking at. There was a lot of nipples being displayed, but like I didn't know.
Those
that,
were
like,
your nipples,
Oh,
though.
that's what I'm saying, man. You think you can just like focus on that? It's very cold in the studio periodically. I'm sorry.
I'm glad that text bar is there on the stream while you said you were excited, because we could probably see how excited
Thank
you
you,
were.
exactly. Before he embarrasses himself further, I want to say thank you to JBD for coming on and sharing not only the news of the wrestling world, but maybe a closer look at what type of guy you really are. Ladies and gentlemen, JBD, he's JBD!
And I'm all you need.
You know, he was getting a news story from France, so I showed him the Eiffel Tower. You know?
I don't think that's... The
What?
views and opinions,
About what?
true or untrue, are the views and opinions of Azrael himself. They do not represent the
you've
views
never been to the
and
Louvre?
opinions of OCCW, the Free Admission Channel, or the
know
Royal
what you're
Rumble, or
talking
anyone
about in
else with a brain in their goddamn head.
You ever-
Goddamn Eiffel Tower.
You ever go on
Jesus
Jack Bruce's
Christ.
motorboat?
No.
No? All right.
No. Motorbike.
No, he has a boat too. I told you he's got money.
All right.
He comes for money.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, while we're on the subject of traveling the world of wrestling, as you know, we have a foreign correspondent to the some of the Asian shows. And it's easy to say, oh, All Japan? New Japan? All New Japan? No, we're talking about Korea. It's specifically South Korea and Wrestling Society Korea. Well, I'll let him tell you. Ladies and gentlemen, he is one of our number one fans in a four-way tie for our number one fan. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming all the way from Seoul, my soul brother, Mr. Brian Chansey. Ladies and gentlemen, Brian Chansey. Go ahead and grab that chair there, Brian Chansey.
You almost broke into Jive Soul Bro, didn't you?
He's a jive soul bro. No, he's not slick, right? When I say soul brother, I mean soul, S-E-O-U-L-E, not soul. Not get it, soul.
I mean, we've temperature checked everyone.
Right.
All right. Go ahead
Right.
and tell me.
This is all. Wait.
I can hear ya.
This is all camera work, right? We are in separate rooms. Robert is an amazing, what do you call it, a wizard with smoke and mirrors. He is able to make it look like we're all in the same room. Now, look, if you look out that window there, I am on top of that parking structure. Brian is on the second floor, and Azrael, of course, is somewhere down in the basement.
Hello, everybody. It's Brian.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Brian Chansey. Sorry. Brian Chansey is known the world over for his insight into South Korea, wrestling in Korea. He has friends there. He's been able to attend shows there. And during this pandemic, he's able to keep in touch to see how a country with a leader is able to handle a pandemic and get the wrestling world back in order. Go ahead and fill us in a little bit of how they're dealing with the pandemic. Will you please get back in the shot?
I am.
Get back in the shot. You've been alive for 1,000 years.
Hey, everybody. I'm listening. Keep going.
Just stay in the shot at least, all right? Not that, all right.
All right.
Son of a bitch.
Keep going.
All right. So
I swear to God.
I got a big match on the first, man. I ain't taking no chances.
All right.
all right. So they were supposed to have a event end of November, or beginning of this month, but that got canceled once they started hitting triple digits for COVID cases.
Ah, Jesus.
Triple digits.
Yeah.
What do you mean, like they had 100 of them?
Yeah, literally. So
100 COVID cases.
Yeah.
We have more than that in this neighborhood.
Right. So they started having triple digit cases nationwide. And then
In the whole country.
once it started going nationwide, they're like, okay, the government's like, okay, we better raise up the restrictive levels. And then,
Jesus
fortunately, they're
Hey, did everybody start like bitching and moaning and protesting and say open the country because they? I'm sorry.
Well, to the best of my knowledge, no one's acted like that, probably because they get a huge fine and arrested.
And shot.
That's North Korea where they get
Yeah,
shot,
wow.
okay? Not South Korea. So go on.
Right, so I was talking to some of the people at the Pro Wrestling Society. So one of the things I want to talk about is how there are a few wrestling promotions in South Korea, but they were probably the biggest. They are the biggest, actually, and also they're the ones who have been very consistent with their storylines.
Okay, I keep getting their name wrong. It's Pro Wrestling
Society.
PWS. Okay.
Or you call it PWS, either one.
Okay.
So with that being said, as you could probably see on my shirt, I'm wearing a shirt of the Lions Den.
Okay, now the Lions Den, Ken Shamrock?
Ken Shamrock.
Well, back in the day, Ken Shamrock had his school was known as the Lions Den.
Oh.
But I guess that's not him.
No.
Okay, who is in this picture?
All right, so last
Will
time...
you please get back in the shot?
Taking my life in my
You are not. Brian Chansey has been here the whole time.
Okay, I believe you.
Yeah.
All right, so the person in the middle is Brian Leo, the person that we saw last time.
Okay.
Who was doing
guy
a
who
beatdown on the 18-year-old.
Looks like a wrestler, wrestles like a wrestler. Yeah, puts wrestler out there in the word. That man is a wrestler.
Right, and over here, the guy with long hair, his name is Kim Mir.
Kim Mir, like Frank
like,
Mir.
He's like a, I don't say trickster, but he will hit you with dry ice.
Oh, wow.
Amongst other things. And the other guy, wearing the red shorts.
Hey, don't get too close there.
His name is Gustav. He's known as like a bulldozer, and he will attack you with a propane gas tank.
A propane gas tank?
Yes, he has broken the leg of the former champion with the propane gas tank.
I like him already.
Yeah.
So sadly, I think Azrael has some ideas now from these wonderful wrestlers.
Yeah, great. Hey, someone's going to be going down to...
You mean to light? I said propane and propane accessories.
To, was it Arlen, Texas, to pick up some work for his next match.
Right.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, you actually brought a clip for us to watch.
Right. I have. I brought a clip, so I guess, and also I think I brought right there. Okay. That's one.
So walk us through, tell us who's who, and if there's a backstory to this match, etc. And you young wrestlers out there, watch closely because.
Well, that's Brian Leo who just fell.
Okay. Who is he wrestling?
He's wrestling Shiho.
Okay.
He's the main guy of Pro Wrestling Society.
Okay, is this like a highlight reel? Is that what we're looking at right now?
Right. It's about a few minutes long.
Okay, what are they saying? Because I don't read Korean. Now, is South Korean, the language, different from North Korea?
It's the same. It's virtually the same.
Okay.
I mean, there's a few differences here and there, but it's virtually the same. Okay. But in Korea, that says Korean Wrestling, and it's a match of Shiho versus Brian Leo.
That's Brian Leo, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that guy's just, that guy in any era looks like a goddamn wrestler. Look at that. Where is he from? Is he from out here?
He's from North Carolina,
okay.
I believe.
Shiho taking it to Brian Leo. Leo taking it to Shiho.
And this was last year in December of 2019.
Shiho smashes Leo. Mamma mia.
Oh. Does anybody use those folding chairs to sit down anymore? Gee whiz. Now, you said you had occasion to go to see some of these matches, yeah?
Correct, that's correct.
Did you go to this particular location?
No, not this one.
Is that like their shooting studio or their...
This one is an MMA gym, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay.
They have their own dojo, which is where the previous video that I showed you was shot at. Okay. The one with the black drapes.
Okay.
This is where they held their big events. And also I want to mention, Brian Leo has mentioned they have big plans for 2021 once the pandemic gets
How much
better.
you want to bet it'll be gone from there about a year before it's gone from here?
I don't know. That's going to be a lot of money to be betting.
Does Leo exclusively wrestle in Korea, or does he wrestle here still? Or
right now he's wrestling in Korea. But he has done some wrestling in other countries, I believe, like Japan, if I remember correctly.
No,
Was that like a city in Korea? Oh, is Korea like a city in Japan?
no,
Or
you
city in Korea?
bigot! God damn it! Korea is its own country. It's actually two countries, North and South Korea.
Beat that one too, though, right?
What? South Korea?
I'm pretty sure.
No. In fact, we didn't even beat North Korea.
Okay.
It was a draw.
Oh.
Yeah.
Double count.
Just watch some episodes of MASH.
Yes.
Ain't that Yeah, that's Korea too, right?
That's the Korean War, yes.
Okay.
You know, Vietnam was.
That's in Japan, right? Oh, a lot of chairs in that ring. What the heck?
Like I said, what are these people sitting on if all the chairs are in the goddamn ring?
Ooh, package pile driver on the chair. Nice.
Is that the finish? Okay.
Brian Leo is a beast
And
among
Santa Claus was
men.
doing
That's
ring
right.
announcing, apparently.
Say this?
Santa Claus was doing ring announcing.
Was he?
Yeah, he was.
All right. Well, okay. So take us. Who are the key players in? Okay. Who are these people? How about
Oh,
that?
yeah, I wanna
Oh
show
my
this.
God. Those are some scary-looking gentlemen.
All right, so to the left is the 18-year-old J.D. Lee. He's taking his college admissions exams.
The very front left.
Yeah, the very front left.
Okay.
We're all over 18, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So was it J.D. Lee? He's the 18-year-old, and he was actually featured on TV recently in South Korea he takes the train to train wrestling. He takes the train for like 3 hours.
Dude,
No joke. He's
yeah.
very dedicated.
I would go. You know what? I wouldn't have a problem if all I had to do is sit on a train and go for 3. I mean, don't get me wrong. That's shows dedication.
Right.
But there's a difference between sitting on a train for 3 hours and sitting in goddamn traffic for 3 hours. You know
Right.
what I mean? Okay, go on.
Right, and then right over there, that's Shiho to the left.
All right, the one we just saw.
Right. He's the main guy of Pro Wrestling Society. Very friendly guy. And then the one in the middle is Roxy. She is part of the Lion's Den.
Is she a wrestler?
She's the enforcer. She's the one who ensures that when the folks in the Lion's Den are not being vicious enough, they become vicious enough.
Interesting.
Right.
And to her left?
That gentleman right there, that's the
big cat?
bulldozer. That's Gustav, who's on my shirt.
Okay.
He's the one who broke the former champion's leg with a propane tank.
All right.
And last but not least, that's Duncan Solaire. When Duncan Solaire came out, I remember people were shouting. Came out onto the stage.
Okay. Well, just making sure. It's a different world, and I'm not all up to date on things.
Well, Duncan Solaire came out on the stage, and people in South Korea started saying Dunkin' Donuts.
Really?
Yes. The moment they hear Dunkin', they think of Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh, right on. Good for
Right.
them.
So I assured.
When I hear Hyundai, I think automobiles. So
Right.
that makes sense.
Well, I just want to mention Duncan Solaire is Duncan Solaire is openly non-binary. So
What? Okay, wait a minute. Openly non-binary. What does that mean?
that means Duncan adheres to they or them, not he or she.
Okay.
Right. So
Okay. I
just
want to know
give
what
that a
that.
shout
Yeah, I didn't know what that meant.
Just got a text from JBD asking what the girl's name in the middle is.
Oh, what's the girl?
Oh, it's Roxy.
Roxy.
Okay, I gotta
Roxy
tell
has her own
JBD to
YouTube
calm
channel,
down.
too.
I mean,
Thank God he wasn't here for that. Jeez. Very, very cute little girl. All right.
right.
So, all right. Which one is non-binary? It's not he or she, but he's a they or them.
The African American one.
All right. Does he? Okay. All right. That's hard. That's really difficult. Okay. Well, but more power to him. Good for him. And it may even add to his popularity. All right. As it should, rather than
All right.
hurt it. All right.
And this one I want to share is oh, that's Roxy over there.
What match is this?
This one is of Ray XI. He's a army soldier from Puerto Rico. Has been stationed there for about 3 years.
Okay.
And he started wrestling in Korea actually.
Okay.
He's been in the army for 16 years.
Lifer, huh?
Now the U.S. Army.
We own Puerto Rico.
We don't own Puerto Rico. It's part of our.
Conquered Puerto Rico.
We conquered Puerto Rico.
I was like, Korea took that from under us. Good.
Right here is the badass from Busan. Busan's the second largest city in South Korea.
Busan?
Busan.
Busan.
Also known famous for the zombie movie Train to Busan.
Wait, who's the guy that hit him with the chair?
Ray XI.
That's my buddy.
He's on my hat right here, on my cap.
So that's the guy who's in the military.
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
Ray XI.
Is it pronounced XI? It's not she or nothing? It's not. You sure it's not 11?
This is a brand
I'm
new
sure.
Ray 11. Yes. Ray the 11th.
chair within your head, bro. You want some tea?
Oh, he's also got a bigot gimmick going on.
He's got his mouth thing under his mouth. Face mask and breathing all over him.
game that Bombsol has. Is he going to be able to lift him up when that leg is already damaged?
That's a good
So now they're kind of isolated. There's no crowd there.
is really hindered.
There's a small crowd. It was
there?
very limited. This is like a few months ago.
Okay.
This is when the numbers were not in triple digits.
Triple D. Can you believe
He's so
that?
worried about it being triple digit. I got 100 people with COVID in my apartment
It's going to take more than that to put down the Busan badass.
But it's that psychology. It's getting under Bombsol's skin. And Bombsol needs to...
Ray XI wanted me to mention that it was his dream to be a wrestler since he was a kid, but being the army kind of put it on hold. So when he went to South Korea, when he was stationed there was an opportunity for him to wrestle, and he decided to take a chance at it.
All right, he's
So,
trying his back
had
as
he
an
been
opponent.
trained before? Or?
No. He first started training in South Korea after he got stationed there like 3 years ago.
As you can see,
Well, let him know that if he's ever in the area, and we're putting on a show, we'd be happy to have him.
Of course.
Big change. And it seems to be working for him. Like he's in these big matches now. But he has to stay on top of Bombsol now back in the offensive.
Bombsol with a tight headlock on Ray XI.
Getting used to the head.
And the gentleman in the black shorts, he got hit by dry ice before, and had a medicine ball thrown at him when unfortunately his legs were spread open.
Well, you know, I've had a medicine ball thrown at me, and you know, back in the 80s when I'd go to those metal concerts, I was getting hit by dry ice all the time. So, I know how that can be, and for him to keep going like that, the guy's pulling his hair,
Looks in
man.
tremendous condition. He's been working out down in
Maybe Ezra has some ideas with dry ice and medicine balls and protein tanks.
Yes.
Safety word is going to be key in this situation, Brian Jim. Pick something easy that you're not going to forget under pressure.
Personally, I'm anti-pain.
What if Ray XI
What?
I'm anti-pain, not pro-pain.
standing here in PWS? That shoots him right up the card.
That's pretty good. Hey.
For a title shot.
Yeah, that's what takes you from the back of the poster to the front of the poster. Winning matches like this, showing what you have.
You gonna tell us what's going on here, Brian James? You're
Sure, of
supposed to be
course.
giving the.
All right,
What's
so
up?
the gentleman in the black shorts, his name is Bombsol.
Bombsol?
His name is Bombsol.
Hey.
His name is Bundle?
No.
Bundle versus
Hey, stop. Last time you said something about hot dogs, people got pissed off over there.
Ooh, bring him over. Come on over. We'll beat you again.
All right, so Bombsol is kind of like
Wrestlers, we're gonna have some
he's a muscular tank of sorts. You know, it's very hard to move him. Whenever he goes on any match, you know, it's always drawing a big crowd. And he's always going to the gym. Every week I see on Instagram, he's always pumping iron.
Did you see how he did that chop?
Yeah, I was gonna say he has very devastating chops.
I haven't seen that in a long time. You know, the last time I saw someone do that was Ronnie Garvin.
What was that was a chopper cut.
Yeah.
Delayed vertical suplex. Look at the power of Bombsol. And Ray crashes and burns.
And you might hire both these guys for like 175,000 yen.
Like Ray now is big.
You know, or
It'll be won.
$7 in America.
In Korea, it's won.
2, 3, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna win it.
We've got a lot of wands here too.
We got a lot of ones here, don't we?
I'm correct about that, right? The South Korean won.
He has one.
Absolutely. Bombsol is he's my dark horse in 2020. If this pandemic didn't happen, I think
They're not social distancing.
belt by now.
Absolutely. He has that pace. He has that opportunity.
Oh, he moves much
It's already
face.
there. It's up to him when he's ready and when he wants to just take it. And he looks more than ready right now.
We're seeing a little bit more aggressive side of Bombsol.
Oh, and one thing I want to mention, Ray XI.
Biggest fan there.
Ray XI, yes.
He sometimes he has some what's that word? Was it those live streams of him playing video games?
Oh,
Twitch is
Yeah, he has his own YouTube channel.
Well,
So
that sounds very exciting. I'd love to watch someone else play video games.
It's a big thing, man.
Yeah.
It is.
Making a lot of
It is,
money
yeah.
these days.
You know,
You watch AJ Styles play that in hours.
my son was about 14 years old one day, and I come to pick him up to take him for the weekend, and he's watching YouTube. I thought he was playing video games. I go, what are you playing? He goes, no, I'm watching someone play it. I'm like, you're watching someone play video games? He goes, yeah. I go, don't you think that's kind of lame? And he goes, yeah. You know what else is lame, Dad? I'm like, what? He goes, watching other people play sports. I'm like, and he goes, and you want me to tell you about what I think of porn? I was like, all right, let's get out of here.
You like football, though. You like watching that Derek Carr play the football.
Derek Carr sucks so bad. Don't even get me started. Hey, you know what? I could suit up and play defense. Those guys suck so bad over there. Bill Chew says Dry Ice came out in 1835. Rickster, and you know why Bill Chew knows that? Because he was there. He invented it. We had Dry Ice at rock concerts, Rickster. Come on, man. Friggin' the Scorpions were the ones who used it the most. Not the Scorpions, Scorpions.
So this cap I'm wearing has Ray XI's name on it, along with his tag team partner.
Troy Hooligans. Is that like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Hooligans?
Yes,
Is that what
it's
it means?
based on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Chado Oak is the tag team partner.
Oh,
right.
Now, who are the guys doing the announcing?
One of them is Charlie West. He's the gentleman in the pinkish purple suit.
Right.
The cousin of the president of Pro Wrestling Society.
Okay.
Right.
No, the guy's speaking flawless English, isn't he?
Correct. He's from Britain.
Oh, he's from Britain? Okay.
I believe he's Britain.
Well, then it's probably better than American English, that's for sure. How long is this match? Because we're up against the clock right now. Robert, can you jump ahead a couple minutes, maybe?
Right.
Not to sell these men short, because they're doing a fantastic job. I just we gotta truncate it due to time constraints.
Of course. Oh. Perfect spot.
A spinning blue thunder bomb or something.
Oh, that looks good. Take it from there. Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, he stunned him. I don't think he hit that as hard as he wanted to, but he is dead.
Well, these guys are really well schooled in
Oh yeah, that's the thing about wrestling and wrestlers and wrestling fans over there. It's not as big of a scene as Japan, but everyone who really loves wrestling really loves it.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I wish there was more of this type of wrestling here in the States, you know? All right, so what's his name?
Bumsol?
Bum, like where Azrael is. Bumsol.
Bumsol means great champion warrior in Korea.
Oh, God.
Well, he is the part of the tag team champions now.
All right, well, hey, he's fantastic. If he's ever in town, we'll try to put him on the show.
I'll fight him both. I better beat up one, and an hour later, I'm going to want to beat up another one.
Now, did you have a picture you wanted Robert to throw up?
Oh, we already showed the picture.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, as you can see, Pro Wrestling Society, doing bigger and bigger things. More importantly, they're staying alive over there, despite the shocking triple digits pandemic going on in South Korea. I want to thank the people at Pro Wrestling Society. I want to thank Bombsol and what's the other cat's name?
Ray XI.
Ray XI for allowing us to use their footage on our show. I want to thank Brian Chansey for bringing it to our show. And I want to ask you all, if you get a chance, look. Where can we find Pro Wrestling Society?
On YouTube, you can look up Pro Wrestling Society. It should pop up, and they also have Instagram and a Facebook.
All right, so like and subscribe if you do so dare. Okay, Brian Chansey, I want to thank you, and I want to tell you we've got your front row center seats reserved for Black and Blue Year's Day. Don't come in too hungover, right? We'll have coffee. Mama Della O is making her special New Year's Day hangover remedy.
All right.
So if you partied a little bit too much the night before, we got you covered.
Sounds good.
Once again, thank you, and have a great day.
All right, you too.
Great night. Do you have anything nice you want to say to our guest?
What? No, ni hao.
Son of a bitch. You know what?
What? I don't want to shake hands, man. I gotta be healthy for the first. What's wrong with you? I gotta be ready. What are you talking about? He hungover. To him, it's Friday. They don't care. It's not New Year's like
You
another
don't care.
month.
You're Irish. Every day is hungover. Because no day is hungover.
I'll be ready
all the time.
I'll be ready.
Jesus Christ.
I'm coming in ready.
Also, once more, Robert, can you run there? January 1st, 5:30 p.m. here at the historic De La O Jiu-Jitsu Training Center. You can see Black and Blue Year's Day. Live professional wrestling in a controlled pandemic resistant environment. You will also see Rick Nasty taking on the newcomer, Kama. That's right, Kama. If you've never seen this young man wrestle, which you probably haven't, you're going to really want to see that. You'll see Vito, the spaghetti-bending madman Fratelli, up against the stalwart gatekeeper here at Orange County Championship Wrestling, former two-time tag team champion Alexander Vega in a knockdown drag-out Stanton street fight. Yes, you're going to want to, don't you dare miss that. Once again, that's Black and Blue Year's Day. Was that Friday, January 1st, here at the historic 8381 Catella Avenue. Unit J, as in G Whiz. Wait, that's a G, isn't it? Unit J as in John Jiu-Jitsu.
No wonder there's mistakes in the contract. You can't even spell.
All right, before we move on, I want to. Is Rickster here?
Also, if you can't be there in person, you can catch it at gymcrashers.com.
Gym Crashers, we will be live streaming it at gymcrashers.com. Once again, what's the, there you go, Black Friday, January 1st. Tune in, turn on, shut up. All right? All right, Rickster's here. Lex, is that right?
Yeah, he's
okay,
here.
Ricks, give us an update on the champ, because I've called him all day. I haven't been able to get, now I know why I haven't been able to get a hold of him. Can you tell, have you talked to him?
Not yet.
This guy, no, sit. You are among friends,
All right,
Rickster.
I'll tell you
Don't
what,
you
I'll tell you
worry.
what. Here,
Gentlemen, may I remind you of the
I need you healthy and
fines.
pristine for the first. I need him showing up. No, you are safe. I'm gonna wrap him in bubble wrap. I need him to show up on
Yeah,
the
well,
first.
I don't need
That's
him
the
to
one
beat
I
the
need,
piss out of
healthy
you.
and ready to go.
What's going on?
Oh, I'll be fine.
I will also like to remind the two gentlemen of the fines that will be incurred if there is any violence on the Royal Rumble.
I'm not touching you. Look, I'm not touching you.
You're already traded on thin ice. I could give that spot to someone else.
No, contracts are contracts. Paperwork's paperwork. I have lawyers.
No,
I am a white man after all.
Yeah, okay. Anyway.
I will have such a Yelp review if you try to mess with me.
Oh yeah, you know what? Have you read some of the Yelp reviews on me? They're pretty bad.
Good.
Yeah, and they're all
Most of them written by
100%
me.
accurate. Yeah, they're written by real schmucks too. But anyway, go ahead. Okay.
Why so
Talked with
sad?
Christian
Why so
Emerson
glum,
earlier.
Joe?
I saw what happened to him. Was that Saturday?
He'll be fine.
It took all this long. I've been trying to get a hold of him. Now I know why he's not answering. I know you've talked to him. What's the status with Gusten Uberstreet? Go ahead.
I'm just gonna keep it short and simple.
Okay.
He'll be there,
All right.
and even if he's not, Azrael and Jack Bruce Davidson, they're only half the man that I am. So even
really?
if Uberstead doesn't show up, it's gonna be a singles match in my eyes.
Absolutely not. It's not going to be a singles match. I don't care if I have to suit up and get in the ring with him. All right?
That's an idea too.
If he's hurt, you try that shit with me.
But JBD is all I need.
JBD is gonna.
He's a
you guys step to me.
he's a highly honed weapon that I've been training and pointing at the Rickster's heart, and that will be the dagger that finishes the Rickster and brings home the gold for yours truly.
The guy poking through his shorts during his interview is the guy you're counting on? That's who you got in your corner?
Could you?
He said poking through his shorts during an interview.
Me too?
That.
You're lucky the comments were up there covering it.
Okay.
Wow, his pants got tighter every time the questions got asked. All right.
It's not a natural response.
They went from jeans to short shorts.
you
I'm
know.
telling you right now, Azrael.
All right.
We're not all into dudes there, ambiguous.
All right. Stop.
Whatever, Ace and Gary, come on down.
So, what's the status on his ankle? Is it broken? Is it sprained? Is it just bruised? What?
It's not broken. It's got a little bit of wear and tear, but he's gonna be fine.
Are you sure?
I heard a snap. Maybe that was just his hopes and dreams crashing.
All right. Well, all right. So, once again, January 1st, Friday, January 1st.
What? No, keep going. Don't be distracted.
All right. Well, you know what? Maybe you should watch your tag team partners back a little bit closer. Watch my investment a little closer, and you watch yourself.
No.
All right. You know
Stay
what?
healthy. Stay safe.
I will start.
It's a while until the first,
I will
Rickster.
start sequestering people in and out of the dojo. If you want to come in and work out, get ready for your match, that's fine. But I can make it not till midnight when he's not going to be here. If that's what you guys are going to be planning on doing. All right. The dojo is neutral ground. That rule has been followed by everyone from Mikey O'Shea to even Fabi and those other clowns in between, right?
Where'd that get them? And how'd that work out for them?
Well, they're gone now. But that's not the point. All right? Stop what you're doing, or you'll have to do
I'm good now.
Yeah,
Shut up.
What? No. Okay. You be ready for the first.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this takes us to a portion of our show known as Trivia Challenge. Trivia Challenge. Now, we're going to trade places real quick.
Oh, good. Sit him next to me for the trivia
I
contest.
didn't know we were gonna play trivia.
Right here, buddy.
You got money?
Hey, JBD.
No.
I'm gonna need a spot
You
here.
can't sit in my seat. Get up.
Oh,
Here. You got money?
Come on.
I don't know where.
Come on, I didn't make it to the bank.
You got money or not?
It's
All right,
fine.
it's
It's
$3
fine.
$3. It's a $3
Embarrass
buy-in.
me.
$3. You got $3? Here, you know what? Listen to me.
Get ready for some more losing.
So for those of you out there in independent wrestling scene, say, "Oh, Malice doesn't take care of his people." Look, you've seen me every week playing this, giving these people money. You still owe me money. 1, 2, 3.
I've been winning handily, by the way.
All right.
I don't think Nick Bockwinkel has a theme song that you're gonna be able to guess.
You know, hey, okay. Let me ask you this. All right. Everyone got $1 here. You wait. How many you got? You got $5.
$5. Me and
hold
JBD
on.
roll big.
Price is going up.
Okay.
Me and JBD at the club like this. We make it rain in the club in these hoes.
Do you know the name? And this is just for you two. The real name of Ric Flair's theme song.
I believe it's I broke Goose and Herb's ankle. Watch him cry.
It
Watch him
is
cry.
Brock's
That's great.
Zarathustra.
Awesome.
You guys are already buying. All right, let's
Questions
go.
that you pick and have researched for the last however
Hey, I
many
would have had to
weeks.
give you each
Okay.
$1.
What's
if
my
you guys
middle name?
All right, as it goes.
So mad.
You are a fountain of rage.
All right.
I'll
let's
play
hear
the
it.
entrance theme. You guess the wrestler. That's
All
all.
right,
it
he's
is.
going to play the entrance theme. Now, can you play it to where the people out there can hear it?
Oh, it played fine last week.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's hear it.
Shamrock.
Isn't that Brock Lesnar's thing?
It is Brock Lesnar. Rickster grabs the first
You're
one.
good at something, but not defending your fitness trainer's back,
Whatever,
not
I'm
taking
taking
care of
your
your
money.
tag team partner
All
while
right,
you're
all
listening
right.
to some sweet
Brock
tunes
Lesnar. All right, let's go.
on
Get
your
ready.
Walkman.
Here we go.
Is it Corbin, whatever his name is, Baron Corbin? Corbin Burnson, whatever the
No.
fuck his name is? No. Carlito?
Nope.
Is it?
I have no idea.
That was El Matador, Tito Santana.
Okay. Okay. Ah!
That sucks. You know what? Thank God. I did. Tito, you were the man. There's not a Latino wrestling fan in this world who doesn't think so. But
Yeah.
God damn, the Matador was just not good.
He has the second biggest streak at WrestleMania, you know.
What's that?
Tito.
Second biggest streak of what?
Losing.
Oh, okay.
He won at the first WrestleMania, I think lost at the next 8.
And
He
Rick's
was
just
in
gonna
8
have the
WrestleManias?
At least. Maybe 9.
All right, go ahead.
Richard's gonna have the biggest streak in OCCW down his underpants after this match on January 1st.
Here's the
I need
next
you to
one.
stop talking about my underpants.
All right, main eventer. All right, that's the brood.
There's the brood. Yes, it is.
I know my cousin.
I was going to say, I figured you'd get that one.
Get me back
I haven't
in the
gotten
game.
one yet. We're going to have to change some of these questions here.
Mean Street Posse.
There's the Mean Street Posse that you thought was last week.
There you go.
Here we go.
So are you this disappointing to all your father figures?
There's a price to pay. Time for you to
That is the Miz. Yes, it is.
I don't even know who any
What
of
was
these
that?
turd bags
What did you say
are.
earlier?
Are you this disappointing to all your father figures?
I could ask you the
Just
same
John
question.
and I mean it's been like 800 years. I'm over it by now. What's the big deal?
All right, let's go. Tugboat!
He's a man.
Roland Regal doing the man's man bit.
William Regal.
He's a
I had to throw that one in
man. Love that bit.
I'm bad, and I'm better than ever. I done never
Oh God, Eric Bischoff. It's Eric Bischoff.
It is Eric Bischoff.
bad.
Yes,
Took
it
me too
is.
long.
I should have.
Eric Bischoff had a theme song. I haven't gotten one of these.
Played a shitty version of Back in Black.
John, they're embarrassing you right now.
You know what? What's embarrassing me is these songs.
Vince McMahon had a better entrance. theme.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
It's one of my favorites.
Just look at me. Yeah.
I'm gonna guess you guys aren't getting this one.
Me.
JBD got it.
Sight to see.
Yell it, stupid.
No, stop. That's cheating.
No, just yell it. I don't think it matters. We're on the same team.
Go ahead.
We have one mind.
Robert Conway.
Rob Conway.
Okay, that's
Never heard
my
of
apprentice got one.
No, that
no,
doesn't
Me and him
count.
are a team.
No.
Don't count. All right, here we go.
Apprentice.
You guys just tell me how to play
Tatanka! Rudy! That's kidding.
Tatanka.
Tatanka!
He said,
Rudy, did you say Rudy?
I said Tatanka first. 10 bears. Is
I'm
it your
out.
beloved 10 bears?
what do you got left over there, Rickster? 3?
I got 3.
He got his last $3.
A few more. Here we go.
It's not gonna be a very merry Christmas.
Mr. Perfect.
No, you're out already. That's Lex Luger too, by the way, as a narcissist. Am I wrong?
Am I?
Is it Mr. Perfect?
That's
Perfect.
Mr. Perfect.
Fine,
Yes.
you can have one down. But you're out already.
Nah, you guys have all
How
my
you
money
play with
anyway.
no
All right, let's
money?
go.
God, this is gonna take
My
until
show.
midnight.
Yeah, right.
Dude, love.
Yes, it is Dude Love. What do you got? One left?
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
Oh boy.
the
need
old
one
guy
more.
over there on the other side.
One more.
Here we go.
Doink.
I said it first.
Rickster got it first.
I said it first.
And just to be
I
clarify,
get 2.
Oh, it's
evil.
You didn't say evil doink. You didn't answer in the form of a question.
What is
Here's
it?
the next one.
I got your evil doink right here.
That's dink.
That's donk. All right. God, these were actually wrestling theme songs?
I will say this: he had a better known theme song a little bit later. That was his original one. That's the Mountie.
Ah. Go ahead and type them in all caps for me, Mike.
Dusty Rhodes. Midnight Rider.
Come on, O'Shea, type it in.
Bushwhackers.
The Bushwhackers.
Oh, when he starts doing the thing with the hand.
It was the Bushwhackers.
No, I was telling you so that you could win.
I said Bushwhackers.
All right.
Here we go. There's a better part coming.
Male
It
cheerleader?
is not the Spirit Squad.
They're like college oriented.
College oriented, yes.
Okay.
Steiner Brothers.
Ah, whack.
All right. Next one wins it. For all the dough. For all the dough. Truth.
That was it.
That's fine.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Royal Ramble, Orange County Championship Wrestling's flagship station show on its flagship station. I loaned you this money. This is now my money.
Buy you a cast for your tag team partner so you can make it out there on the
We know that
January
you have
1st.
many choices with which to spend your viewing time, and we want to thank you for taking said time to spend with us. So on behalf of Lex Icon, on behalf of JBD, a special thanks to Brian Chansey, on behalf of the Rickster, Azrael, Lex Icon, we want to hope you have a great week. We hope you stay safe, and we hope all of your bumps are taken in the ring.